Hey, this is Donnie Vaughn of the Marketing Twins. I'm just going to do this quick little tutorial video specifically on primarily the dashboard of the WordPress, the back-end WordPress site that you'll use to update the page. One of the things that you need to know is that when you're looking at the website like you're seeing now, there are certain parts of this website that you will never need to change. That's number one. There's certain parts of the website that you can't change theme-wise and some things like that. But a lot of the content, text on there, to some degree some of the graphics and stuff like that, I'll show you some things as we go through the various tutorials on how to update the site. So just a few things that you need to know, like this up here, this is the header. We have designed that in a specific way, so this would not be something that you could just automatically go and change numbers and addresses. This is part of a graphic. If you needed to change phone numbers or something like that, you would need to work back through the Marketing Twins to help. We can help you change those. Placement of the logo, for instance. If you ever wanted to add new models here, that's something that we would be able to help you with. Graphic wise here, we're going to show there's ways to change these graphics, change the graphics out. The actual graphics themselves is what we did as part of the design of the website. Again, if you wanted different graphics there, we could work with you on what those are. But as far as changing those out, then what I would tell you is if, for instance, I wanted to move the join us on Facebook up to the top here, or move request appointment down here, you wanted to have exams on the right and contact lenses down here on the left or something like that, those things can be moved around, but the graphics themselves are something that's part of the design. The background image that you see here is part of the design. The colors and some of that should not really ever be changed. We're going to show you how to there's some things we can do with the photos here. Some of these are with the watermarks that are on here. You probably won't need to be changing those very much, so we probably won't really mess with those. But like text that you see right here, and even the hyperlinked text and stuff like these things you'll be able to change. If you ever decided again to change the phone number down here, or you wanted to add an insurance, you'll be able to make that change. We're going to show you, for instance, on a contact form, which is also like the request appointment form. Give you an example. These are forms that the patient fills out. We're going to show you how to create those. I don't know how often you'll be changing those, but we'll show you how to do that. But basically, we're going to show you, for the most part, is how to change content on a page. For instance, let's say you wanted to add some text here, or add a photo or something to that effect. You can do that. If you wanted to put the PEA logo on this page, we'll show you how to do that. So let's go into what we call the dashboard. I'm going to close that out. This is basically the website. Now we're going to go into the back end. You'll already have the login information on how to get to this. But what you're going to see is very similar to what we see here. Now there's a few things that I'm going to point out. Again, this is the back end system. This is a WordPress site. So this is your back end system on how to make changes. There is a lot of this stuff. Don't get overwhelmed. You're not going to ever touch most of the stuff on this. WordPress is a template used for a lot of major websites, but for what you're going to be doing, you're probably not going to touch a majority of the stuff on this dashboard. So don't let it overwhelm you. For instance, this is just kind of a summary, if you will. It shows you how many pages, and we'll get into what post and categories are later. But this theme right here, you never want to change the theme, because that's what we use to present this look here. So you don't want to change that. You're not going to do much with this quick press or these comments. All this is just kind of generic stuff. There is some Google Analytics that is built into here, so you can find information that way, but you can also go to the Google Analytics themselves to fill out. And here's some forms. We'll talk about those. Down here on the left-hand side, this is where all of the stuff takes place. If you're going to make any changes, again, most of the stuff you will never touch, nor would you need to. What we're going to focus on primarily is how to upload things to the media library. We're going to talk about how to update pages Learn how to add and or update forms, and a few other little things, but primarily that's about it. I doubt you'll ever spend much time in the settings here or the tools, you know, those kind of things. So that is in essence what you're going to see as part of the WordPress dashboard. I just wanted to point that out to you so you can kind of have an idea. What I would just strongly urge you not to do is don't make any changes to the theme, especially down here on the appearance. If you get down here to the editor, don't spend any time on that because that could change significantly the look of the site. So focus on the tutorials that we provide, and everything should say just like it's supposed to look. If you run into any problems, certainly give us a shout. We'll be happy to help out in that. We've created an email address called idoc@marketingtwins.com. That's the letter I, lowercase I, D-O-C, idoc@marketingtwins.com. If you have any questions, email us to that, and I'm not sure who's going to be listening to this video at whatever time. If you have any questions or trouble with the website, certainly let us know. This is Donnie Vaughn of the Marketing Twins. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help. Thanks.